This is a quick demo of one of my new favorite programs. It's called Kanban2Go. It's currently still in beta, so I don't know exactly what it's going to look like when it's fully released. But even as it is, I think it's got a lot to offer, particularly for those of you that are just starting to get into using an online or other PC-based, some kind of digital to-do list. You've been doing in the past on paper, or even in an Excel sheet, and you want to move to something a little bit more flexible. This is a great place to start. It's very visual, it's very simple to enter, very simple to manage. So first thing you do is you set up an account, which is free. Then when you log in, you're going to come to what they call the home board. So that's the name of my company, Sales Addiction, and this is my home board. Everybody has a home board. You can have as many boards as you want. Think of the boards like bulletin boards, where you're going to post post-it notes, things that you have yet to do, things that you have started, and things that are done. There might be some things that are done and you want to get them off your done list, but you might want to keep the done to-dos for a while, just in an effort to know, look back and when you use it. That's entirely up to you. You have the option of archiving them or deleting them, or whatever you might do. So you can make as many boards as you want. This is the home board. You can say I've also created a board called Client Activities. Now, that's just something that I made up, and you can name the boards anything you want. This would be, for example, if I were using this, I would put here the to-dos that specifically have to do with clients. I could have another board for supplies, things that I have to buy, and so on and so forth. So you can categorize everything on different boards and look at them that way. For now, we're going to stick with the home board because I just want to get through the demo and show you what you can do with this. So the first thing I would do, obviously, is add a task. So we click the Add Task button, pretty simple. And let's say, for example, that I want to hire a new not a new, but a new salesperson. And so I do that, and you can see that is there. Now, when do I want to have this done by? I'm going to click for a due date. Well, I go to day, and I want to have this done by June the 20th, so I set the date. The other thing I want to do maybe is put a tag on here. Now, tags are just another way of grouping your to-dos, sort of like I have them on different boards. Well, if you don't want to use the boards, you want to use the boards and something else, you can put on tags. And for example, this tag, since we're hiring somebody, might be under the tag HR. Tags are things that you make up, and it's just very important to kind of make sure that you use the same tag for the same thing, because when you group them, the computer isn't going to know similar things. So there we've got a new to-do, which is hire a salesperson. Now, the next thing I'm going to do here is something I'm doing strictly because this is a demo. I'm going to transfer this to-do to another board. I'm going to transfer it to a board that I've made called Demo. And you can transfer to-dos back and forth to any of your boards. The reason we're going to demo is because this is a board where I've already put in a bunch of to-dos just so we can show you how to get through the program. Here is the to-do that I moved, hire a new salesperson. It's due on June the 20th. I write a post about keeping deadlines, something I want to do for my blog, buy ink, call Joe to get new prices, etc., etc. These are things that I've started but haven't finished yet, like sending a promo file to my virtual assistant. For formatting, well, perhaps, I've gathered most of the information, but I haven't quite created the file, so I've started it, but it's not done. I have already ordered the new signs for my trade show, and so that's underdone. I want to keep it there because I want to know when I did it. Now this one here is in progress. Record a screencast for Kanban. So in about less than a minute, I'm going to be finished with this. So because I'm doing that right now, I just want to put that in the done column. And you can move things around. You got advanced features, like you can share them on Twitter. You could share with somebody else. You could save it on Evernote. There's lots of things that you can do with the system, and check it out. It's Kanban2Go, and I think that it's worth giving it a shot if it's something that you want to start getting into.